Suggesting therapy to someone isn't always easy. Can be easy, but it's not always easy. People can feel defensive, embarrassed, avoidant. So what's the best way to bring it up without making the situation worse? Hi, I'm Noel. My mission is to give you good psychological tools to help you understand yourself better and understand the people around you and the relationships to them, with the aim that you can improve your well-being and your health. So how do you bring up therapy to somebody who might need it? It very much depends on the person, whether the context in which you know them, how close or not you are to them. Is it your partner? Is it a colleague? Is it your dad? Is it your 7-year-old child? It's very much context dependent. I think it also depends on whether you think the person's going to be resistant. Let's assume that they're going to be resistant to it. The best way to deal with it is to talk about the impact upon yourself of them not receiving therapy, so that you own what you're talking about, rather than say, you've got a problem, you need to fix it. You can find a way of framing it, saying, you know, it's quite difficult at the moment because I experience you as quite low in mood. I'm not blaming you for that, but this is what it does to me. It makes me feel low, makes me feel like a failure, it makes me feel like I've done something wrong. And I know you don't want me to feel that, and that's not your intention, but that's the truth. And I'd like to talk to you about that and what we could do about that. There's only so much I can do, because I think you're carrying some pain that I can't help you with, and I'd like to talk about that. So you can see that that's a sort of non-threatening, hopefully, way of discussing the issue with somebody. I mean, if it's somebody who's psychologically open, then it might not need that level of complexity. It just might be that, you know, for example, some people who have come in and out of a mental health problem may well have you in their life as one of their critical friends, who will quickly say to them, look, I think you're getting ill, you need to do your action plan. A lot of people with long-term issues have action plans in place, a bit like a fire alarm. The alarm goes off, you know exactly how to leave the building. It's the same with people who've had a long history of mental health problems. They'll have their little list of things that they have to do, and that may be enough. You're just saying to them, I think you're anxious, do you need to go and talk to your GP? So we very much depend upon the context. One thing which is the golden rule is never ignore it. Never ever avoid the conversation with somebody, particularly if it's a first presentation of an illness on somebody's part. They won't know they're ill, because lack of insight is part of the diagnosis of depression, anxiety, any form of mental illness. And this may be the first time they're being made aware of the fact that there is a problem. So I hope that's helpful. If you like this video or any of the videos, please do like, comment, or subscribe. It's really helpful to get your feedback.